In the crazy fast paced world of Indian beauty, there is one company that's just building an empire at like lightning speed. So, today we are going to unpack the playbook of Honasa Consumer Limited to see exactly how they are absolutely mastering the market. Okay, so you have definitely seen these bottles on store shelves or popping up in your social media feed. Mamaearth, the Dermaco, Ecologica, I mean, they are everywhere. But what if I told you they all come from the same brilliant strategic mind? Well, meet Honasa. This is the powerhouse behind it all. The company orchestrating the massive success of all those brands we just saw. And their secret. It's not just about one hit product, it's a masterfully built house of brands that's growing at an absolutely incredible pace. So, how are they doing it? How are they pulling this off? Well, first up, you have got to understand the massive wave they are riding. Honasa's success really starts with a deep, deep understanding of where the Indian beauty market, what some people are calling eye beauty, is actually heading. The market is just exploding with all these trends at once. Sun care is suddenly a daily essential, not just for the beach. People are willing to pay more for high quality face cleansers, and it feels like every single product is being ceramized. But to really get a sense of just how big this opportunity is, let's just zoom in on one of these trends that's at a serious turning point. All right, let's zero in on just one of these, men's skincare. For years, this was kind of a niche market, but right now, it is absolutely hitting a massive inflection point. And get this, the numbers are just staggering. The market today is already a huge 20,000 crore rupees, but by 2032, it's a projected to more than double to over 40,000 crore. That isn't just growth, my friends, that is a market catching fire. And look, this isn't just some far off prediction. The cultural shift is happening right now. Self care for men is being destigmatized, even celebrated. I mean, just look at social media. We have seen a six-fold increase in male skincare influencers in just the last 5 years. The demand is real. The man, is it growing fast? Okay, so you have got this huge market wave, right? The $1 billion question then is, how do you actually capture that opportunity? And that brings us to Honas as well, their secret weapon, the growth playbook. So, what's in this playbook? Let's break it down. It's a really clear floor part strategy. First, you protect the core, keep the main brand, Mama Earth, fresh and innovative. Second, you fuel the future. That means aggressively scaling up those younger high growth brands. Third, you pick your battles, aim to totally dominate specific high volume categories. And finally, number four, be everywhere. Make sure you are winning wherever your customer is shopping, whether that's online or offline. Okay, but is any of this actually working? Well, just take a look at one of those focus categories they are targeting. Face cleansers. They are already managed to grab a 10% market share among people who use these kinds of products, and that share is still growing like crazy. Here, the playbook is clearly delivering some serious measurable results. Look, a great strategy on paper is one thing, but the real proof, it's always in the numbers. And when you dig into Honasa's latest results, the financial performance is, well, it's pretty impressive. Just check this out. In the last quarter, they hit 602 crore rupees in revenue. That is their highest ever single quarter. It just goes to show you the sheer scale they are operating at now. But hey, revenue is only part of the picture, right? You got to look at their profitability, a key metric called EBITDA. It grew by a mind blowing 151% compared to the same time last year. This shows they are not just getting bigger, they are getting way more profitable. Now, okay, hold on. You might have seen some chatter online about a recent change in how they report their revenue, and that's the totally fair question. So let's clear it up and see what it really means for the business. So this table here, it really breaks it down for us perfectly. See, before they made a 100 rupees sale, they would report 100 in revenue and then show 32 as a logistics cost. Now they just net it out and show 68 in revenue. But, and this is the important part, look at the line in bold, the contribution margin. It's 38 in both scenarios. That number, the actual profit they make from a sale, is completely unchanged. The business is just as profitable as it was before. But the story here isn't just about killer growth and a smart playbook. There is this whole other layer to Honasa's success that really connects with today's shoppers, a deep commitment to being a business with the conscience. And listen, this is not just some marketing fluff. We are talking about real tangible impact: over 1 million trees planted, more than 14,000 tons of plastic recycled, and 10,000 of students and women who have been empowered. This sense of purpose is literally woven into the DNA of their brands. So when you put it all together, the whole picture just snaps into focus, right? You have got a razor sharp data driven playbook that's amazing at capturing market trends, and you combine that with a real powerful purpose driven mission that people connect with. That right there is the formula that's conquering Indian beauty, which really just leaves us with one big question. With an incredibly effective playbook in hand and a market that is only getting bigger and bigger, the question isn't if Honasa's house of brands will keep growing, it's just how big their empire is going to get.